Hello and welcome to Learning to Breathe. Today you're joining me while I complete the first weekly check-in of November. So the days we're going to be doing today are from the 1st of November to the 7th of November. So get yourself comfy, get yourself a drink, and I hope you enjoy this video. My first expense for this week from Vinted. This was actually a Christmas present. I do like finding bargains. And it was £3.74 and I got this through one of my sinking funds. Our next expense was on the 2nd, and this was a miscellaneous expense, and this was Amazon for £43.27. This was all budgeted for, but my husband needed some new clothes and work boots. There we go. And then we had a grocery expense from Tesco for £1. Our next expense was on Wednesday, and that was for Nando's. I'm going to put this as a takeaway, but technically it wasn't a takeaway because we actually ate in. But that was Nando's. And that was £27.35. And that went there, and as you can tell that was on payday. And then we had another Tesco expense of £2.20. See, this was, I don't know if you watched my last, the plan with me. This is why I was a bit concerned about these stickers because it blocks it. Our next expense was on the 4th. This was at Tesco, but this wasn't really for food. This was the things we needed for a wedding we were going to at the weekend. So it was budgeted, but it wasn't for grocery stuff, it was for other things. And that was £9.50. And that's exactly why I wanted this miscellaneous account bit set up, because I kept having expenses that weren't fitting in. On the 5th I had another miscellaneous expense. Actually no, that's in the wrong one. Christmas. On the 5th I had a sinking funds one, and that was at Le Octane, which I have probably said wrong, and that was a Christmas gift, £10.80. And that came out of our Christmas sinking fund. And on the same day we had at home amount of £6.39. On Saturday and Sunday we were at a wedding. Actually Friday, Saturday, Sunday we were at the wedding. Instead of going through individual amounts that we spent, I'm literally just going to put it all as one. So this includes the hotel, the travel, the food, any drinks that we bought. We also did something on the Sunday, so instead of going through it one by one because I'd literally fill the page, I'm just putting it all down. So the wedding cost us altogether £440. So it was over all days, but I'm going to put it on the Sunday because that's when we had to check out. So those are our expenses for the week, and as you can tell it was a very heavy spend week. So what I'm going to do now is go on to the next page and do the expense tracker. And as you have just listened to me waffle on with all of these, I will be kind and not make you have to go through it all again. So, on the 1st of the 11th, 21, I bought something from Vinted out of the sinking fund, and that one was Christmas for £3.74. And then on the 2nd of the 11th, 21, the sinking fund wedding, and that was £440 altogether. So the expense tracker is now up to date for this week, so we're now going to move on to the weekly check-in. I'm just going to put that this is for week 1. There we go. So for groceries, we only spent £3.20 because we hadn't got the next lot of money because it all came from the week before. So we're actually minus £3.20 because this was over budget. Spending, there were no spends this week. Takeaways, we did the one. The reason I have got the calculator out is for this one, because we've spent quite a bit in sinking funds, but all planned, all budgeted for, and that's what they're there for. So the first one we spent for was
£3.74, add £10.80, add 440, because you know.
£454.54. There is money remaining, but obviously it's not something we show on here. If that is something you would like me to do in another video, let me know in the comments, and I might start bringing in my sinking funds and how much we save. Miscellaneous, we spent
£43.27, £9.50, £6.39 equals
£59.16. Again, everything that we get is budgeted for, which is why I put it as miscellaneous, because it doesn't fit one of the categories. But it's not like there's something remaining, because it's in our budget for a reason. And then there were no unbudgeted expenses this month. So that is our check-in done. So far we are £3.20 over our grocery. So hopefully by the end of the month we will have winded that back in a bit. So what we're going to do now is skip back to the start, and I already know, but see if there's any no spends for the week. And we're back to the monthly layout. And what I've done is I've actually added another sticker there just saying wedding, and then obviously the amounts there, because we did spend money that week and I didn't want to confuse my pet layout. There are no spends this week. I think that's the first time ever I've not had a no spend, but you know, it's been a busy week, we've had things to do, so hopefully I can improve that by the end of the month. I just realised I haven't actually set myself a target this month, so what I think I'm going to do, because obviously I've already started badly, is just go for one a week now on, because I've already messed up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks left. So if I say I want 4 no spends by the end of the month, which I know compared to what I'm usually doing, I usually do a lot more than that, but this isn't about punishment, you know. I've had a busy week. So 4 no spends, and hopefully I smash that and do a lot better than that. But I don't want to set myself up for disaster. I'd rather ease myself into it. There's 2 birthdays, we have the wedding, there's a lot going on. So 4 no spends, basically 1 a week. And then hopefully once Christmas is over, once November's over, I will be back to my normal smashing no spends for the month. So yeah, that is my check-in for week 1 done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, feel free to comment below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you're not already, I really hope you subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.